Okay, guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Blue Point TV. Right, guys, let's talk about the Chelsea game against Newcastle. Let's just react on the game. Obviously, the game ended 2-1 in favor of Chelsea. Chelsea won the game 2-1, and yeah, I'm happy for the win. But the performance, not too sure. I feel like the performance wasn't really there. I'm not saying the team, the performance was bad, but the performance wasn't at the level that I would want. But yes, I'm happy for the win, knowing that Chelsea lost, the team lost against Liverpool. They have to respond this week by beating Newcastle, which they did. And yeah, good win. Newcastle, they are a good team. I feel like they're a good team. They have some very good players, and they're a physical team. They are physical. Like the midfield of Newcastle, they are so strong. So for big, that's a good win from Chelsea, even if I feel like the performance wasn't at the level that I would want. Now, in terms of the game, I feel like Chelsea started the game very well for me. I think the first 5 to 10 minutes, I think Chelsea were the better team. They were controlling the game, which they did score. But then from Kopama, but then that was an offside goal. It was clearly an offside. And yeah, and when you're playing against this Newcastle team, if you have your chance, you have to take your chance because they are a good team as well. So yeah, the goal was cancelled, and then obviously Chelsea, the team was they were still pushing, and somehow they had another chance. Now that pass from Kopama to Neto, that was a very good pass. That's the kind of pass that a proper number 10 would give. Those true pass that will open up the defense. And that was what happened. That pass from Kopama opened up the defense of Newcastle. And a very good assist from Neto, and what he finished from Jackson. That was a good finish from Jackson. And for Jackson, I think he has been in a good form this season. Obviously, he has scored 6 goals already this season in the league. And this 6 goals, we shouldn't forget, there was no one that's a penalty. None of these goals are penalties. So for him to score 6 non-penalty goals, that's good for him. So this season, I feel like Jackson has been very good this season. And yeah, I feel like Chelsea still were controlling the game. But I feel like after they scored, made it 1-0, the intensity of how they were controlling the game dropped for me. I think Newcastle started getting into the game, creating some half chances, and obviously they equalized 1-1. And for me, that defending from the Chelsea team, one thing with this Chelsea team, it looks like they will always give the opposition an opportunity. They will always give the other team chances to, to do something. And for me, the defending from the goal wasn't for me was poor. The equalizing goal from Newcastle, the Isak goal for me, I feel like the defending was poor there. But yeah, Newcastle made it 1-1 in the first half. And then obviously in the second half, Chelsea came back strong in the second half. Came back strong in the second half, made it 2-1 in the second half from Kopama. For them to made it 2-1 in the second half, early in the second half, that was really, really good from the team because it is this for me, like I said in my preview, I said this is a must-win game for the team. They have to win this game for them to bounce back in the league after playing well against Liverpool and not winning the game or not even getting anything in that game against Liverpool. They have to win this game. And for them to, early go in the second half, that was good from the team. That was a very good goal as well from Kopama. Now, Kopama played very well in this game. I feel like he played very well in this game. For big Noni Madueke, let's talk about him because I feel like I feel like he started the game very well. He was, trying to pass his man. He was trying to, do some very good dribbling in terms of beating the Newcastle defender. And we shouldn't forget the Newcastle defender, former Chelsea academy player, Lewis Hall. I feel like a couple of times he played well. But then while the game was going on, I feel like he wasn't, in his best in the game. I feel like he dropped in terms of how he was performing. I feel like his performance later dropped in the game. He wasn't really doing much in the game. Manchester Caicedo, I feel like he was very good in the game. I feel like he was really strong in midfield. Romeo Lavia as well. I think he himself was as well very good in the game. But like I said, this Newcastle team, they're a good team and they are physical. They are physical. And this Chelsea team, I feel like they lack some physicality in a way. Yeah, I feel like they lack some physicality. Now, talking about physicality, in the midfield, Chelsea doesn't really have that big, strong, tall midfielder. If you can see, Caicedo is not tall. Yes, he's strong, but it's not big. Romeo Lavia is not really that tall. Like, you want to the way the Newcastle midfielder is, like Jolinton. Lavia is not like that, but I think Lavia is also a strong midfielder. But Chelsea doesn't have that presence in the midfield in terms of height. They don't have that kind of midfielder, and I feel like sometimes the team is struggling because they don't have that kind of midfielder. The midfielder that Chelsea have that looks like that is Ugochukwu, but he's still young. Obviously, he's on loan. And yeah. So for me, the performance wasn't good, but I'm happy for the win. The performance wasn't bad. Like, it wasn't at the level that I expected in terms of controlling the game. In terms of controlling the performance wasn't at the level. Now let's talk about Rhys James, because I feel like Rhys James was really, really good in this game. That's the quality of Rhys James. We shouldn't forget he played as a left back in this game. As a left back, and he was very, very good in terms of switching the play, his passes. You will see him switch the play to Noni Madueke. Like, his passes was on point, in this game. And that's what Chelsea need from him. We know how good he is. If James can stay fit, he will be important, so important for this team. Defensively, he's good. He's calm on the ball. His passes are good. If he has opportunity to score goals, he can score goals. He's a very good. He can strike the ball very well. He's shooting very, very good. So yeah, I'm happy for him. Obviously, he finished the game, played 90 minutes in the game, and there was this block he made. I think header from Isak, and he made that block. So that's to tell you how important he will be for this team if he can stay fit. So I'm really happy that Rhys James, is back, and hopefully he stays fit, because he will be very, very important for the team. Now, in terms of the build-up play for Chelsea, I feel like the build-up play wasn't really good in terms of the goalkeeper, the defenders. We know how good Levi Cole is in terms of playing from the back. Fafana, all these players, we know how good they are. But I feel like in this game, they gave the ball away too much for me. That was the reason why I feel like the performance wasn't at the level that I want. I feel like they gave the ball away, and for me, part of those things that they were doing wrong was because of Robert Sanchez. I feel like he was poor in this game. As a shot stopper for Sanchez, I think for me, the goalkeeper, I don't think he's a bad shot stopper. But as you know, the coach, Enzo Maresca, how he wants his goalkeeper to play, he wants his goalkeeper to be a ball-playing goalkeeper. But so far, Sanchez has shown that he can't. He made some mistakes. He gave the ball away so many times in this game. So many times. And it's not good enough having a goalkeeper that's giving the ball away like this. Since, the coach wants a ball-playing goalkeeper. And then the one that is using Sanchez hasn't been the best in terms of playing from the back. I feel like he has been poor. Against Liverpool, he made the mistake. Against Brighton, he made a mistake that led to go against Brighton. This Newcastle game, he made a mistake. Not once, not twice, he gave the ball away. So for me, I don't know. It looks like the coach is not ready to make it, change him in terms of benching him or dropped him and use Jenkinson. So for me, Sanchez in this game, I feel like his playing from the back was another reason why the team did not really build well from the back. And it looks like he's lacking some confidence in terms of doing those things. It looks like he's scared, so that he doesn't want to make mistakes. So if you watch him, sometimes he looks like he's scared playing those balls from the back, because he always makes mistakes. So, but yeah, in all, I'm happy for the win. I'm just happy that they won the game. Obviously midweek Chelsea will still play Newcastle. I think it's on Wednesday in the Carabao Cup. They'll be going away to Newcastle. This will be another interesting game, and yeah, I feel like it will be a difficult game, because Newcastle away is a difficult place to go. So it will be interesting to see how that one will go. But for this game, I'm just happy that they won the game. And as you know, this is the second win for Chelsea this season in Stamford Bridge. This is the second time they're winning in Stamford Bridge. So a good win to give them that confidence in terms of winning games in at home in Stamford Bridge. So yeah, your thoughts, your opinion on the performance of the team, your thoughts, your opinion on the win. How well do you think the team played against a very good Newcastle team? Your thoughts, your opinion, you let me know. And also, guys, subscribe to the channel Bluepoint TV if you're new, and also like the video as well. You're also on Facebook. Follow the channel, share the video as well. Thank you, guys. Stay safe while I see you in the next one. Bye.